Hey guys, I got something to talk about with you. It's been a topic today. Okay, so today I found out about the Blacklagoon creature. I never knew about it until today, until Micah brought it up as his background on Messenger. And when Kara mentioned it, it was, around in the 40s and 50s. And I was actually talking to my dad because we love creatures and stuff like that. We like fairies. The thought of fairies and like trolls and goblins and elves and stuff like that. We like the thought of that because it's different, from our ordinary lives that we live each and every day. Well, not so ordinary now because of COVID, but before COVID. Here's the thing. There is a movie called Monsters vs. Aliens. It's actually a Disney movie, and you guys probably have watched it when you were a kid. Bob the Blue Blob. Dr. Cockroach. Ginormica. All them, right? Well, see, there's a missing link. Right? That green scaly creature. Here's the thing, right? What's the difference between the missing link and the Blacklagoon creature? What's the difference? Because I actually don't know. Because my dad came in from doing errands, and I was talking to him, and I was like, Dad, I got a question. And he was joking with me. He's like, yes, the sun is round, the earth is round, and all that stuff. And he was joking with me, right? And I was like, no. I never heard about this monster because I kept wanting to say monster for some reason. I don't know why. I said this monster, or creature, should I say? Because, excuse me, it's a creature. And well, anyway, I asked him. I said, "What's the difference between the missing link and the Blacklagoon creature?" He said, "I don't actually know, buddy. I don't actually know what the difference is." I said, "Maybe I kind of have an idea." He's like, "What's that?" I said, "Well, I think what's different about the two is the missing link looks more human than the Blacklagoon creature. And what feature I actually noticed is the fact that the Blacklagoon creature has a flat nose. It looks like it has holes for its nose, right? Not like us humans, because the missing link, however, has more of a human nose instead of just two holes for the nose, Two holes, for the nose. And so, that's all I know so far. And I don't actually know the difference between the two. If it's the same thing, can someone help clear this up for me? Because I have no idea what the actual difference is, because I actually don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below and help me clarify what it is, because I have no idea. Right? I have no idea about what the difference is, or if it's the same creature. I don't actually know. If it is, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm so confused. I mean, I really don't know a whole lot about it. So, if anyone's an expert in this field, please comment below and let me know about it. Also, I think another difference, now, I could be wrong, but I feel like, the difference between the Blacklagoon creature and the missing link is that I feel like the missing link kind of doesn't really live too deep in water, and I think that the Blacklagoon creature lives in pitch black darkness underwater. So, can anyone tell me that I'm wrong or if I'm right a little bit? But how they're similar, I've noticed, they both look like fish. They've got a lot of scales. They got the same features as each other, like the fins on the side of their head for ears, because they're those like three pointy. No, it's just a description for both of them, like just an observation from what people seen in pictures and stuff like that. But like for their ears, it's 3 points. That's a fin. So it's a fin like this. It's like a point. It's like this, and it just loops around. And I don't know how they hear. But just like Aquaman, does the Black Lagoon creature listen to fish sound waves, like, and hear fish talk like Aquaman, or does the missing link have like human hearing and just listen to what people are saying? Like, I'm so fascinated by it today. It just got me riled up about it, and I was actually curious to see what you guys thought on the matter, and I thought I'd at least get an opinion or affirmative answer, like a confirmed answer about what's true or fake, So, I thought I would get someone else's perspective on the whole concept of the two creatures, because honestly I don't actually know what the real difference is, other than the fact that they both look like scaly fish humans. I mean, that's the only thing about it. And maybe their hearing's different, like I said. Like, I think the Black Lagoon creature hears fish, but the missing link hears humans. So, like, that's what I think. I think that's the difference between the two. But they're kind of like the same creature. And plus, I feel like the missing link was a human experiment, and it went wrong, and so he went into the ocean and never returned. Now, the Black Lagoon creature, in my opinion, I think that, I think anyway, I don't know, guys, actually, but I think it was an experiment. It was just a creature living in the deepest, darkest part of the ocean, and like, was just there. It wasn't an experiment or some type of test. It was just a creature underwater that was human. It was a humanoid. It was just a human fish. With scales, and I don't think that and that might be another difference. I wonder if the Black Lagoon creature has gills, because it's part fish. It's got scales and it's got fins. Does the Black Lagoon creature have gills? And how I know this, I do know, however, that the missing link doesn't have any gills, because on Monsters vs. Aliens, it's got a human mouth. And that's how it breathes. Now, however, the Black Lagoon creature, it has like a mouth, but it's more fish, like a fish mouth. It doesn't look more human than it does fish. You know what I mean? Like, it just, yeah. The missing link, what I'm trying to say here, guys, is more human looking than fish, but it's got a lot of fish features that most likely the Black Lagoon creature has, unless if it's the same creature that I'm talking about. Anyway, because in photographs, I've literally been like looking, not today, but like I've been looking at photographs, and I've just been thinking, well, from what I saw in the background of Micah and then what I saw on Monsters vs. Aliens, they look like totally two different creatures. Because, now granted, I know it's a children movie, but like, why would they add something if it wasn't partially true? And yes, I know people make up creatures all the time. Like with CGIs and stuff. Like, there's like a legged freaking horse. It's like alien or something. I don't know. But like, I don't know. Like, can you guys like clear it up for me? Because I'm just so confused. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video that makes you think. And I'll catch you in the next one. I think, in my opinion, that a lot of scientists have been confused about this for a long time. I feel like, because, I mean, they're both similar, but two very different things, I think. Now, I might be wrong, it might be the same, but I think they're two very different creatures from each other, you know? And that's why I feel like scientists would have been confused, because one's part human and one's part fish and part fish. Like, but part human too, so like fish and fish, and then human, and then part fish and human. And that's it. It's got fish everything, except for its body, because they both got arms and legs. The facial features are different because the Blacklagoon creature has got 2 holes for nose, like I said earlier in that video over there. But the missing link, however, has got a human nose, and it's kind of flat still, but it's like more human than what the Blacklagoon creature looks like. And I wonder if their swimming ability is different. Like, does one swim faster than the other, or are they both equally slow, or are they both equally fast? I feel like since they live underwater all the time, whether it's the deepest, darkest part of the ocean, or just the shallow part of the ocean, like the submerged part of the water, I feel like they can swim pretty fast. But here's another thing I thought about just now. What if the difference between the missing link and the Blacklagoon creature is this? The missing link can hear fish and humans, but the Blacklagoon creature, however, can just hear fish. So basically a non-human Aquaman, pretty much. Like, and the difference between Aquaman and the Blacklagoon creature, I think it don't even look like it has a butt. It just looks like it's just flat. At least Aquaman has a butt. So anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, like the features are different. That's all I'm saying. And Aquaman is said to have a beard, long hair. While the missing link, that's what is similar about them, is the missing link and the Blacklagoon creature have no hair whatsoever, whether it's on their face, on the top of their lip, or anywhere else, or any bodily part. And who can say that a fin is just not hair, but it's for fish? Literally the fin is hair for fish. And so, and that's why I don't have hair, because fish don't have hair. They have gills and scales and fins and breathe underwater. However, though, I have noticed, actually, coming to recall about the Monsters vs. Aliens movie, for so long, I think they are 2 different creatures, because here's why. The missing link, I know it's a children's movie, but if you look at Monsters vs. Aliens, the missing link has to come up for so long because he needs air, right? But the Blacklagoon creature doesn't. It just stays underwater full time throughout its entire lifespan, like its entire life. It just stays underwater. However, the missing link has to come up for air every 5 or 10 minutes. Because air bubbles are not doing the trick for it. So that's why it needs oxygen. It needs human oxygen every time it goes down for a dive and swims. So, it's making me think that's why it's two different creatures now that I think about it. Or, did they just want to make it different altogether, and it was just the same creature, or am I just crazy? Let me know in the comments down below. I know I've been rambling about the missing link and the Black Lagoon creature, but just let me know. Let me know, because I'm really curious. And also, I actually think about this too. For the missing link, actually, I think it's got holes for ears as well, but the Black Lagoon creature doesn't. It's got fins for ears, I think, and that's how it hears its fish friends. And because I feel like it could also, like, if something triggers something in the water, like a fishing pole, a bob for a fishing rod, or like a piece of food on a hook, it could trigger either the missing link or the Black Lagoon creature. I have no idea, because I don't really know a whole lot about that stuff, but I feel like that. And plus, I also feel like the Black Lagoon creature couldn't come out of the water, because if it did, it'd feel cold and it'd want to go back in for warmth, for the water. It's literally a fish out of water, pretty much. That's human-like looking. And I don't think it would come out of its habitat, but the missing link did, because it was once human before, because it was an experiment, so they say, so legend says. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, creeper fans, and as always, creep it out. Help me settle this. Creep it out. Goodbye, creeper fans, and as always, creep it out.